I want to take you live to a function that is currently ongoing in terms of the launch of the Autism Spectrum Disorders and Related Development Disabilities report. As you can see, we're being joined by our very own Kasichana Masha. Kasichana, good morning and good to see you. What more can you tell us about this launch?
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, Abdiaziz Hashim, all the way from the broadcasting house. My name is Kasichana Masha and I'm coming live to you from KISE, which is Kenya Institute of Special Needs Education. And today here, why are we here today? We're here because the National Council for Persons with Disabilities today are launching a report on a study that they conducted on autism spectrum in the country and other development disabilities. With me here, I have the CEO of the National Council of Persons with Disability, Mr. Harun Hassan. Maybe he'll just brief us a little bit and tell us maybe what we should be expecting today. Mind you, I'll make you just update you just to remind you and the viewers that the CSF Social Protection Florence Bora is also expected to be here, and even the government's spokesperson Isaac Maura is also expected to be here. But first, let us talk to the CEO first, and let us maybe to just tell us what should we be expecting today in this event. Good morning, Mr. Harun.
Yeah, morning. Thank you so much. I think today we are here to officially launch a report on autism and other related developmental disorder. I think this group of disabilities have many challenges, including matters related to health, because they are constantly on therapy, on drugs, on diapers, and the challenges of the caregivers, the parents of those children particularly, are going through hard times. We never had as a government an evidence to back our policies, programs, and all other interventions, to ensure that this group of persons with disabilities are included fully in all the programs of the government. So this report is more of facts, it's more of an evidence that today we are launching so that we can inform all the ongoing reforms that are ongoing in this country, especially on health, in education, in so many fronts. So I think our cabinet secretary anytime she will going to be here to release this report, and then we're going to make it very public so that all the stakeholders, whether government, whether national government, county government, NGOs, donors, faith-based institutions, they have a role to play to ensure that all persons with autism and related developmental disorders, their issues are fully addressed by all stakeholders. We have all a role, a space to play in ensuring that we build an inclusive society for all.
Maybe from the findings of the report, maybe what are some of the recommendations that you have for the government and maybe other stakeholders today?
I think one of the key things is the issue around health. You see, this form of disabilities are constantly, as I have said earlier, on health care. And, the issue of therapy, the issue of constant drugs, the issues of, physiotherapy and many other speech therapy, a lot of other things. How could this be filtered into universal health coverage for persons with disability, especially on the ongoing conversation of 100% coverage for persons with disabilities in health programs across the country? Issue of education, for example. Are we inclusive enough in terms of physical environment, in terms of trainings, in terms of curriculum, in terms of support system? What also emerged so strongly is the frustration and depressive situation of caregivers and the parents of these children. Most of these parents are from poor background in the rural counties or in the rural villages or wards in Kenya. So you can imagine to have a child with this kind of a disability, trying to ends meet for them to access facilities, health, it brings out strongly all those. And this report is quite very consultative, very broad from all institutions of persons with disabilities, especially in that particular space of autism and other related developmental disorders. So I think it's a very rich, it has quite a number of recommendations that we look up to for all our stakeholders to come on board and help in building an inclusive society.
Thank you so much, and let me release you. All right, thank you so much. So that was the CEO of the National Council of Persons with Disabilities, Mr. Harun Hassan. I have been able to release him because I'm told or informed that the CS of Social Protection, Florence Bora, is around the corner, or rather she's here already. So we're just leaving the guests to maybe relax and settle down so that the CS can come in and maybe to address the public or the people who are able to come here. But our stakeholders are already here, and we're just looking forward to get to see and get get to know more about the report, maybe what are some of the findings, because from a report that was given out by WHO is that from 59 children that have given birth, maybe on a daily basis, one person is or one child from that number is born with disability. And also there's another report that was shown that among 26 children that are given birth on a daily basis, one child suffers autism. So today we are going to be able to find out what are some of the findings that they have been able to come about with, or maybe they've come across with during the entire study, and maybe what are some of the recommendations that they have for the government, and what is the government going to say about all this, because you're expecting the government spokesperson to be here, Isaac Mwaura. So many details may be coming later to you, maybe at our lunchtime bulletin, Abdiaziz Hashim. So maybe let me get back to you so that we can continue with the event of today. Thank you so much, and back to you, studio, Abdiaziz Hashim. My name is Kasichana Masha.
Asha, for that particular update, let me let you go so that you can cover that particular event. It is the launch of the Autism Spectrum Disorders and Related Development Disabilities report currently, and it's undergoing at KBC.